Um, I may or may not have to go during the original time that I set it for. So, welcome to my live. We are in my office and we're going to do some skincare today. Um, I have a bunch of products in front of me and I have some to try. I have the Glossier perfume. I have the Rare Beauty perfume and a couple other items people have been really asking me, like, what is your opinion on? And then I have a bunch of skincare and honestly a lot of new products, one of which is a favorite of mine already. But I went to the YouTube shopping event. Mama! Oh my gosh, hi! Hi! I'm like, oh, I missed you. Like, literally. The comments. I can't. I can't. Today I have an Olipop. Mama, that just made my afternoon that you came on. Because I did come on early and I'm like, I'm not sure who's going to be available right now to be on this live. But we're going to talk about skincare. And I'm going to do skincare and tell you guys what I think about the new perfumes from Glossier. Am I saying that right? Mm-hmm. So I have the Strawberry Vanilla Olipop. Let me turn up the music. How are y'all doing? How are you doing, Mama? Thank you. So I also have a favorite from Tula. A low-key throwback from Pacifica we're gonna use. Um, and also if you're wondering, that is my grandma's guitar. That is from, what was it from? The 1960s. It's Japanese, and I have it in that case. And it has lights that come on. I want to get a new, like, couch or love seat or some sort of setup for this room. That couch is actually a couple years old. That was me and my husband's couch, like our main couch. It was from Amazon, like $250. It's not even on Amazon available anymore, but it served us well. But it's getting to the point where the cats have kind of destroyed it, so I kind of want to, like, switch out stuff in this room, but I don't know, we'll see. My day's been good. I have pretty much, okay, so I filmed a cutesy video for you guys. I'm gonna do, it's dog lick mats. I'm posting that later. And then I have had some truck issues, vehicle issues, and basically the rundown of it, because I've talked on my Instagram story about it, but my truck broke, capital B. It broke. The, like, when I would go to accelerate, it would slip. So I knew the transmission was, like, going. It's a 2018, and I was, like, honestly shocked because I've only driven it, like, I don't know, a little over, like, 10,000 miles in a year. Like, I don't even really drive, you know? And so it started to slip, and then I started to turn it on, and it started to be, like, making sounds. And then it was, like, weird shifting in gears, and I was like, I think something's wrong. And so I went to go get an oil change because the oil change light came on. And literally when I went to the Valvoline, like, pull-up one because that's the one that I was recommended to go to. So I was like, whatever, because they would take me. And it was, what was it, Sunday? So, you know, most shops weren't even open. So I pull up, they look in, they're like, so, and I'm like, you know, you love that when you're in the car, you love that, right? You love the, so she's like, so you have a severe engine oil leak. Ooh, there's a little fly. That's gonna annoy me. Okay, I think I got it. Anyways, she's like, you have a severe engine oil leak and you have a transmission leak, and the transmission is basically done for. And so they pop the hood and he's, like, doing fluids and stuff like that, and there's literally smoke, like, coming out of one of the things. He's like, have you noticed that it's been getting hot? I'm like, no. And I'm not lying. I'm like, no. I haven't popped the hood, you know what I mean? If I had kept driving it, I would be one of those people on the side of the road with my thing, like, in flames. Like, or, like, smoked out, you know what I mean? So I had the YouTube event last night, and thankfully I could lift to it, but I'm so glad that I didn't drive Peach to the strip because that really would have probably broken her all the way. Like, it was, you know, if you keep doing that, you can just ruin the car. Okay? It's not like I just bought Peach with cash. Like, I pay every month for that truck. So I'm like, okay, Peach, you gotta resurrect, baby. Like, I've only had you for like a year. You gotta resurrect. So she's in the shop. And so I'm hoping to get a rental car today, but I don't know. But basically, I've been having some vehicle issues, and that's why I came on live early today, because I didn't want to miss the live if I have to go do the rental car or whatever. I also miss driving. It's only been a day, but I miss driving. Anyways, so let me read the chat real quick. I know YouTube needs to fix it. Oh my gosh, yes, I know. They need to fix it. No, for real. I'm gonna make another little complaint. Like, please. Oh, thank you. Hi, Rosanna. Yeah, car issues are not. Okay, so let's get this started. Someone asked, where am I from? I'm from Maryland. So to get started, I'm gonna be doing, I want to give you guys the reviews first, and then I'm gonna do my skincare. So the reviews are just because people have really been asking me. These two perfumes from Glossier, these in particular. I got these at the YouTube shopping event, and they're new drops. Then I also have Rare Beauty perfume, and it's a like travel perfume. All of these can fit in your purse. I put this one in my purse last night. This is Find Comfort by Rare Beauty, and that's Selena Gomez's brand. This is this is Do You. I don't know. I'm trying to give a good review, but like it's this one, okay? It's like Do You. And then this one is You. Just You. And then it's a word that I don't know. Reve. So yeah, we have these two, and then Rare Beauty, and then they gave me like the little travel set. So it comes with a little lotion like this, and then the matching scent. So I wanted to give you guys my honest opinion on these, because one of them is significantly better than the other. I love Olipop so much. So I'm gonna rave about my favorite, the Do You. I'm gonna chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, the Do You is absolutely amazing. If you are going to get one of these, get this one. This is my top pick, just saying that straight out. This is very musky, very sandalwood. It's very, let me spray right now. So it has that, it's the type of perfume that almost gives cologne. It has that musky, sandalwood, spicy scent to it, but it's still kind of sweet, like pine cones almost. I know that's kind of weird, like a weird thing, but then also like it's kind of like citrusy, I think, for the notes. It lasts a really long time. When you do the more musky scents, they last way longer. And I've gotten multiple compliments with this. So I was leaving the movie theaters the other night, and I was walking to my truck, and these people were behind me, and they were like, "Ma'am, you smell so good." I was like, "Thank you." And it had actually been probably 2+ hours, but this is the scent that I was wearing that night. So I was like, okay, I got a compliment. I usually get compliments when I wear the Valentino perfume I have, but that's like, first of all, luxury. It's twice, if not more, the price of this, and it better give for that price. You know what I mean? Just looking at the chat. Okay, I didn't miss anything. So anyways, this is resoundingly my favorite. And this is the second one. Now, doesn't mean that this one isn't worth getting, but I haven't been wearing it much. This one has more of a clean linen berry smell. It's like berries mixed with that clean linen, cottony, fresh smell. And that like cottony linen fresh smell is what lasts a really long time, but also the berry scent to me historically wears off very quickly. I think scents like that has like vanilla, like the musky smells like this, they really linger longer to me. So my favorite is definitely this one of the two. And I guess if you're looking for Christmas or you're looking for any sort of gift, or like we have the holidays coming up. So I was taking a shower earlier thinking about like, what am I going to do for Christmas? I haven't even thought about what I'm getting people. And I feel late already. And it's like not even, I mean, it's almost November. I feel late. I don't know. I don't have anything planned. But anyways, wanted to give that opinion on these so that y'all had it. I definitely love this one more. I think that this is absolutely worth getting for the price. I believe it's like $70. And this is Perfume. So it's not like body spray or something that's going to wear off. And it's 1.7 ounces in here. And this is at Sephora, Ulta, those stores. So yeah, then we'll go over the Rare Beauty scent, and then we'll get into skincare. So the Rare Beauty scent, this is really meant to be like in your purse. And let's see, I'm just spraying myself. So these two products are the first products I've ever tried from Rare Beauty. Please put in here if you put in the chat if you like Rare Beauty, or if you've tried Rare Beauty. But basically, Rare Beauty is by Selena Gomez, and it's been really popular this year. But at the same time, I feel like I don't want to say it's like overhyped, but this really doesn't have anything that stands out to me, if that makes sense. So it doesn't really feel like something I'd go out of my way to get. Also, I haven't really sprayed that much and it's already gone down. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if this one would last as long, but it does fit good in your purse. And then last night I had this one in my purse. So yeah, next thing from Rare Beauty that they let me try or let me have at Sephora is their lotion to go along with the spray. So this is Find Comfort, the same thing. And this is Hydrating Body Lotion. When it comes to lotions, I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to get people away from like regular brands like Dove and stuff like that, because this is going to be way more like expensive. But I'm gonna put some on so I can like really smell it. It's nice lotion for sure, and it blends, like it absorbs really well. And then in terms of the smell, it's not very like it's not very, it's kind of like a dainty smell. Like it's not very, I don't know. Like it's okay. And I wanted to let y'all know that because Rare Beauty is one of those brands where it's like super popular and everyone loves Rare Beauty. Everyone's like trying to get their hands on Rare Beauty. But the thing is that, I don't know. I feel like it might be overhyped. So I just wanted to let you guys know and give you guys the honest opinion on the Rare Beauty. Mind you, that's not any of their, like this is literally just body care that I was able to try. So let's get into skincare and do some skincare. I'm going to start with Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. I love these, and I put in one of my long form videos that this reminds me of Stridex, which Stridex was like back in the day what we used for like acne and stuff like that. And for me, it would strip my skin. It would absolutely strip my skin, and it would make my skin so dry that it was almost like cracking. And the point was to like dry out your skin so that the acne goes away. I don't even know. I mean, and I don't even feel like that worked for me. And then Proactive came around. And that's when I feel like people were like, oh, maybe there's like a magic cure for like acne and this and that. I don't know. I had really bad acne as a teenager, like right here. And then I had acne I still deal with acne. I'm like, at what point am I not going to deal with acne? Thank you. Looking at the chat. Thank you. Yeah, so I took a shower earlier and I've had my hair like super curly the past couple days, and I took a shower earlier and I just like have it back and have it like this because it's like a protective hairstyle for me, but yeah, it's basically like I don't feel like dealing with my hair today. It's hairstyle. And then I always wear earrings with it. But yeah, didn't put much effort. Hi, Kaylin. Oh, happy birthday. Hi, Cleo. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. How's everybody's week? Okay, so I'm going to start with Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads, which I've actually seen a bunch of people, or at least enough people, say on my channel that they've used these and that they like them too. I would say that this isn't really going to take off any makeup, but it's definitely going to like get your skin ready for skincare and like have it be like a clean base. I don't really, and I also wouldn't really compare it that much to a toner either. I don't think so. So yeah, how's everybody's week? Has anyone gone to the pumpkin patch? Has anyone gotten pumpkins? I have one pumpkin that I got, and it's at the front door, and I'm really proud of it. But the sun here, like I have to keep it out of the sun because if it's in the sun, it's gonna like bake. Okay, so I have everything off. What I like about these pads is like you can see like what comes off. So a little bit came off. Can get this right. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to use is Pacifica's Future Youth. So this came out, I think, earlier this year. And this is so they came out with a Future Youth line. So it had the serum, it had moisturizer, I think, probably a cleanser, and then they did like a face roller. And so this is the Gravity Rebound Serum. It's actually kind of loose, and I've had this for, I don't know, maybe like 2 months. And I like it. Like, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I get for looking at the screen instead of a mirror. But yeah, I like this serum. I think it's kind of just like it's like a really light, like, base serum that you can put on before the rest of everything else. I'm kind of trying to use this because I have a lot of new skincare coming in, and I want to use the skincare that I have like this before it goes bad. Okay, so now that that's blended in, we'll do Tula's Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. This is really good in the morning. You go like this with it. It's really good in the morning because it's cooling. Kind of like tea tree oil, which I really like to put in my hair after the shower. I like to put it on my roots. I have Donna's Recipe tea tree. I don't know if it's a tea tree oil or what it's called. It's their strength oil. Look at the chat real quick. Yeah, you remember, Mama remembers when Proactive came out. We all were like, Proactive is the answer. And I feel like Proactive was like, I don't know. Where is it now? I don't see it anywhere. Like, what happened? We were all using it. It's crazy. Thank you. Yes, I'm definitely gonna switch out my Halloween nails before Halloween. So she said I could come back and just get like a new design without having to do a fill, like a full fill. So this is how you do this. It's just kind of put it on like this. And then if you see, like if you see it, I just go like this. Cause it's rose glow and get it, so it's supposed to be like brightening. But really, the only brightening aspect of this is that it kind of has like a shimmer to it. So I recommend that you like kind of blend it in with your finger. Also, I don't think you're supposed to put it on your eye, like your eyelids like this, but if you do, beware because of the cooling effects. Okay, next we're gonna do face oil. Looking at the chat. What is Tret? What is that? So I saw somebody who, like, people post like their Tret journeys, and I'm like, what is that? Because I like, and where do you get it? Do you have to get it at the doctor's? Like, what is Tret? And what does it do? Yeah, someone says like it takes time. What does it do? And what is that? Because I've seen also horror stories with like Tret, Noi. I don't even know how to say the whole word. So, I've seen like horror stories of like people having like burns and stuff. Like, what is that stuff? I'm scared. Reading the chat. Thank you. Yeah, the photo dump was inspired by this creator. What's her name? I think it's like Rebecca Marsden. Rebecca Mar something. She does like DIY and like kids content with her daughters and this and that. And she does like these weekly photo dumps. And I was like, I'm gonna do that too. I'm wearing YSL's waterproof mascara right now, which I absolutely love. Like it is cry proof. Listen, it's cry proof, swim proof, shower proof. Like it comes off. That's my thing. I loved the Too Faced waterproof mascara. I loved it for literally a decade. But then I found the YSL one, which is $10 more, but it comes off. That was my thing with the Too Faced one, was like, it didn't come off. You had to use like oil-based stuff to get it off. This can come off with just micellar water, which is crazy, but also really convenient. So yeah. That hit my tooth. I don't know if anyone heard that. Oh, so someone said tretinoin has been amazing for their hormonal acne. Okay. Mess with someone's skin. It's acids. Tret and Owen. Thank you. Tretinoin. Am I saying that right? Thank you. It's cry proof. Yes. It's cry proof. It's panic attack proof, cry proof. Like, you'll still have mascara on, at least the top. How's Harvey? Before we keep going. Harvey is doing great. Let's see if there's anything like to report with Harvey. I need to put him on a gut supplement because we found that, so we switched him to a grain-free diet where he's getting this like special formula that my mom's doing with Candelea, so we're doing it with Harvey. And then we've noticed that his like fecal matter is different than Candela's, even though they are eating the same thing. And so we looked into it and we need to give him a gut supplement. So I'm going to be doing that for him. And then let's see what else. He loves the cows. There's cows on the property. He loves the cows. He thinks that they're amazing and funny, and he loves to like almost so they can't put their noses to each other. There's like space in between, but he loves seeing the cows that are next to the ring. And he loves, let's see, what else? He's been getting dirty and it's been too cold to wash him. So I'm like, we're definitely going to be clipping him though. Going to be clipping his hair. And he's just going to be in a sheet. So anyways, there's so much in the chat. Sorry, y'all. Let's keep going though. So much in the chat. Okay, so the next product we're gonna do Elemis Superfood Facial Oil. So as you can see, I've barely used this because it's a facial oil, so you really only need a couple drops. One. I really try to make the dropper not touch me, but like it does. I'm doing 2. And that's coming down in my eye area. Oh my gosh, please don't get in my eye. This stuff smells really good. Has like a tea tree kind of earthy smell. And also, if you're gonna do oil, you need to wear SPF. If you're gonna do oil, have it be like end of the day type of skincare. Like, don't put on facial oil and go into the sun because you will get burnt. So make sure you wear SPF if you're gonna go out with the facial oil. But it feels really good on your skin. It really does. And then over time, it really like makes your skin extremely hydrated. I think the best thing for like people with dry skin would be facial oils. Honestly. Thank you. Okay, Donna wants to know. Thank you. So I already went to the Venetian. So the Venetian was last night. So I got it wrong. So, because I don't really know Vegas all the way yet. So the event was at the Palazzo at the Venetian. So the Palazzo is connected to the Venetian, but it's 2 separate places. And then there's the Grand Canal shops, the Venetian Grand Canal shops. And it was kind of in that area. I literally was so lost. I was just wandering, and then all of a sudden I found it. I found the restaurant, and I was like, okay, cool. Because I was looking for like a bathroom or something. And that's kind of like the point of these casinos is to get you lost. That's the point, is like get you lost. And then next thing you know, you stumble across the casino floor, you know, and you're like, oh, maybe I'll gamble. That's kind of the point. But like I had somewhere to be. So I was like, okay. But yeah, so I didn't go into like the Venetian. Not the main Venetian area, but I love the Venetian. But there still was like the pretty ceilings and stuff like that at the Palazzo. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. I said, so happy to see how far you've come. Best wishes. Love seeing the fur babies. Thank you. Yes, I have a cutesy video to give you guys today with the fur babies. So next, we're going to do Glow Recipes Watermelon Moisturizer. Usually you'll see the toner and stuff like that. The toner, I will tell you guys, I like the toner. But it's kind of thick. So, I don't know. So this is their mini moisturizer. So this is gonna be in like a travel set if you look for it at the store or something like that. So 1, 2, 3. This stuff smells so good. Like, I understand completely why Glow Recipe popped off. And they posted today that they're gonna do bananas and cream. Or like bananas. And I was like, oh, I want that. Which I shouldn't be wanting skincare based off like smell and stuff. That shouldn't matter to me, but like it low-key does. But not all the way. But I mean, it's definitely a plus that this smells so good. And it smells like watermelon and I love it. So yeah, you just blend that in. And then we'll let that dry a bit. We have 2 more we're going to put on. I'm going to do Milk's Hydro, Grip, Set, and Refresh. Milk is a brand new to me. I have a package that they sent me that has sprays and some makeup and some blushes in there. I still haven't tried it, but I have been trying, or I've been using the Hydro, Grip, Set, and Refresh spray. It's amazing. I usually literally just wear, hold on one second. I hope I don't set anyone's phone off. I'm so sorry. Hey Siri, can you turn can you turn off low power mode, please?
Okay, low power mode is now off.
I love how she responds the same way, whether you like yell at her or you're like, Siri, can you please turn this off? Or you're like, Siri, turn it off. So I love this. I wore this last night. My makeup stayed all night, and you can it says you can wear this with or without makeup. So it's pretty much just like a hydrating mist spray, but also a setting spray. I usually just go with e.l.f. setting spray. Usually don't get anything fancy, but we'll see. So next product. Let me look at the chat real quick. Oh, Chicago Borns never see me do a live. Well, welcome. I love going live. A lot of people don't go live though. And honestly, I don't blame them. But there's nothing that's going to stop me from going live. But I only go live on YouTube. It's the only place I go live. Mainly because TikTok live is too... Like, I don't even know how that works. Honestly, because I've only been going live on YouTube, I don't even know how TikTok live works anymore. And it's kind of like a disaster. Not a disaster, but like the way it works is your live will like go on like a feed. Like you can click like the live tab and kind of like scroll. And like there's some weird live streams on there. And like you will just pop up on like that feed and you'll kind of just get like very spammy messages, and there's really like not a way to moderate it well. I don't know. I like to watch some people's live streams on TikTok, but for the most part, I'm not really on TikTok live. But this is the only place I go live. But I love going live. Okay, next product I want to rave to y'all about because I love this so far. This is Bobbi Brown's Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and it's an all-in-one primer and moisturizer. So I kind of love like how these two like kind of mix skincare with makeup, where it's like you can wear this with or without makeup, and then this can be a primer or you can just have it as a moisturizer. This smells so good. Like this smells like papaya, it smells like mango, like it smells like oranges, like that citrus. Like, oh my gosh. I'm like, is this vegan? I don't know if this is vegan or not. I don't know. And that's my thing. Like, if it's not vegan, I'm like, oh, because like the smell is so good, but that means that, you know, they put that in. But it smells really good. And it works really well. And it also, like, despite all the products I just used, it also doesn't, like, pile up. Which is why I chose these specific products together. Because they just kind of blend well. But also I'm to the point where I can kind of pick and choose, like, a moisturizer, a spray, this, that. But I was told, because I got a facial, to, like, stick to the same routine. You know what I mean? Like, don't use different things every single day. So, like, I'll have a routine and, like, have my little routine, and we'll switch it up, like, every now and then, pretty much. So, this, I don't know if this is new or what. They have these in a 2-pack for holiday sets and stuff like that. This smells amazing, and considering this is a base for makeup, that's incredible as well. So I haven't tried this as a base for makeup yet, but I definitely will, because honestly, I hadn't read the little tiny print right here where it said all-in-one primer and moisturizer. I thought it was just a moisturizer at first. So final product, and then we're gonna get off live, is Milk's Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray, which I absolutely love. I don't think it has a scent. Yeah, there's no scent. But, and I think it's also one of those things you need to shake because it separates. But it's really light, and it just feels really good. It's like it's like almost like cooling, but it's really light on the skin, and you could also just have this in your purse. So, yeah, y'all, that is all the skincare, and the highlight of this live is that this perfume wins over this one for the Glossier perfumes. This one wins. The Do You is amazing. And then another takeaway is that Rare Beauty, the body care at least, is a no from me. I would not go out of my way. Mainly because, like, if you're gonna do special body care like this, make it like unique. You know what I mean? Like getting this lotion versus getting like Dove lotion or like just regular lotion at the store. Whereas like this isn't at Target. I don't think Rare Beauty's even at Target yet. And if it is, it's in the Ulta section. So like you'd have to be going to Ulta Beauty to get the lotion and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't think the scent is like enough. That's just my opinion. And then I love Tula's eye balm, and Glow Recipe is something I've gotten to try recently, and honestly I love it. Because a lot of people have been saying it's overrated, da 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 da. Honestly, I don't think it's overrated. And then these pads are amazing, and they're basically like a good version of Stridex. So yeah. It's been a while since I sat on here and did like skincare. So let me give you guys this let me give you guys the story time. I just realized this is skincare and story time. Let me give you guys this story. So I will try to make this kind of brief. But basically I've been cooking a lot lately. And in doing that, I have gone and gotten a lot of opinions on Facebook and pretty much every platform for like the way that I cut things, the way that I like, if I don't wash something, if I don't peel something, if I leave the skin on the potatoes, you know, blah, 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 right? And so this story kind of like goes back to the roots of like my cooking methods now. So I went to make dinner one night, and I thought that like it was kind of like a Thanksgiving-y type dinner. I think it was during like the fall time. Thanksgiving-y type dinner that I wanted to make, and the final thing was cornbread. I had made chicken, or I don't know what I made. I had made like stuffing. I know I made stuffing, I think. But the final piece, I remember the final piece was cornbread. This was when I was in my apartment in Virginia, and this was probably like 3 years ago now. So I was making dinner, and I'm almost done. And I'm like telling my husband, dinner's almost ready. Like I had been in the kitchen for like 2 hours between prepping it. I just decided I felt like making this dish. I just wanted to make like a feast for no reason. And so I took the cornbread out of the oven and I put it onto the stove. And we had a glass stovetop. And I didn't realize that one of the burners was still on. And so I took it out of the oven, piping hot, and I put the bare glass right onto the stovetop that's on. And so I didn't realize that the stovetop was on. And so I kept doing what I was doing. And over time, I started to smell something weird, like something burning. And all of a sudden, we hear this giant explosion as the entire glass pan that had the cornbread in it exploded and combusted based off like the heat. And glass literally went everywhere. Glass shards went everywhere. I screamed. I screamed. My husband was like, "What happened? What's going on?" I start crying. I'm like, "I ruined dinner. This is terrible." You know, blah, blah, blah. And literally, my husband, he's like, "Let me help you clean this up." He helps me clean it up. He helps me sweep up the glass that had exploded everywhere. And he was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then I realized that the burner was still on, and we looked at like what was left of like the cornbread, and it had turned black. Like it was about to ignite in flames. And this man sweeps up helps me clean everything up. Everything's cleaned up, and I'm like in tears because I've ruined dinner. And in my mind, I was upset because I had been in the kitchen doing it for hours just for that to happen, and the glass shattered all over the food. So I had the food right there. So the glass shattered all over the food. And or at least I thought all over the food. But my husband, my dear husband, literally takes out a plate and he takes food and he puts it on the plate. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm eating the dinner you made. What are you talking about? I'm like, there's literally glass. He's like, that's a risk I'm willing to take. I took out all the glass. I still want to eat this. And I was like, and honestly, I wanted to share that story time because it was one of the funniest kitchen mistakes I've ever made was that explosion, but also it was one of the sweetest things ever that someone has done for me and approached a situation like that with such love and been like, "Oh yeah, I still want the food." Like it was just a beautiful like moment for me. So, and now it's a cherished memory and I wanted to share that with you guys. I am so sorry that I got sidetracked by just talking about skincare that I forgot about the cornbread explosion portion of this. But moral of the story is if you're making cornbread and you're making anything in a glass dish, do not put it on the stove. Do not put heat under it. Put it on the counter onto a rag or like a oven mitt. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. But get you a husband who's going to take a plate and just take out glass and be like, I love you. Okay, so I had to not look at the chat in order to say that story in full because y'all already know how I am. If I look at the chat, I get sidetracked. So we're going to end this live here in a second, but let me kind of look at the chat while I was doing story time for you guys. Oh my gosh, hi Kyla. Aw. Yes. Thank you guys. Wait, this happened to someone else? That's funny. Yeah. Someone said don't ever stop telling stories about him. I won't. Like as people say, like the last time that you're ever seen is when like someone says your name for the last time on earth. So like I believe in that. So yeah. Okay guys, we're gonna end the live. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to the story time at the end. Thank you for sticking around to the end. My iPad is at 5% about to die, and I'm gonna go get my rental car since my truck is broken all the way. Transmission done. Which you would be thinking like, Maddie, why aren't you panicking? Because what am I gonna do? It's broken. You know what I mean? So I just go from there. So I'm gonna get a rental car and Peach will be fixed when she's fixed. So I love you guys so much and thank you for coming on the live. I'm gonna go live again. Maybe like Friday. Maybe Friday. I want to do a cooking live because a lot of people want me to do a cooking live. And maybe I'll do a poll like I used to. I'll do a poll on the chat and ask you guys what you guys want to see. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much to the moderators. You guys are absolutely amazing. As always, Mama, I love you. I will message again about the fact that you need to be able to comment on my channel. And I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their day, night, whatever. And then if you're in the rewatch crew, I love you. And yeah, bye y'all.